Oh shit. Melt away. Anything good? Nope. Hell nope. Okay. Time to leave. Oh god, I'm moving so slow. Oh yeah, I don't have him anymore. I was like, where the fuck is where's my ogre at? Give me that. What's up, Psycho? Yeah, this is my mage build I've been working on. I also need to work on not looking away and getting fucking murdered, apparently. At first I started out trying to do like a necromancer build, and I was enjoying that, but then I started fucking around with, I think, this AoE, which was a lot smaller at first. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool that like they're just kind of taking damage, obviously, over time. But it wasn't a whole lot going on with it, with my with all my fucking minions and shit. So I have this heal, and when they're standing in this, they take damage, and then they take damage from this toxic damage, and if they die, originally they blew up and did toxic damage, but now they leave a cloud as well, so they're still taking damage. Then they take damage from that, and they fucking freeze. And then I can teleport onto people with that. So, something I've been kind of working with. Ooh, yeah, fuck yeah. And yeah, it's been working out pretty well so far. Just melting people, which is awesome. I got my wisdom fucking jacked. Obviously, every once in a while I'm like, I haven't been really working on my survivability a whole lot, so I will up some of the other stats, but I've been just going all out on just trying to fucking just kill groups of people as quick as possible. I'm also being bold in my build here because I'm doing a lot of mage shit, but I'm also beelining through pretty much the shooting tree with stuff that I can use, like maximum health, of course, force shield, which I am using, and I've just been beelining through this. Critical chance score works for me. Attack damage, I believe, works for me, although I think there is a different terminology for... Actually, I'm not sure if attack is just across the board or not. I'll have to look into that. I think I said that last time too. But anyway, beelining through here because I got a whole other section here. And then I can benefit from this, and I can also benefit from this. So, yeah. Pretty excited with this build. I have like 4 characters in this game now. Oh, and then I have this Tesla coil move that's kind of cool. I'll have to find a group of people. Pretty much just trying to kill groups. That's my objective, is just melt groups of people.
I can feel it watching us. Ugh, I hate it.
Oh yeah, give me the movement speed.
This is blocking our way. We must find and destroy the corrupted hearts.
That's fine.
Seem to be powered by them. Getting your attention. Done. Now, let's move to the trading part.
Never knew lightning sounded like a laser beam. Sometimes it be like that. That was a better staff. How much you want? Wait, I have 73,000 with this character?
This one, just as it
Sure. Yeah, just throw it on in there. Oh, I need to get those fucking gems back. What is that? And... Oh, these are for sorcerer. Nope. Don't want them, don't need them. I should probably head back to town, because I want those fucking gems. Wait. What else did you have? No, I'm not doing that. Alright. Bro, I'm trying. I level 2 and I haven't even done anything with it yet. Get my gems. Shut up. That's not even remotely interesting. Why would you say this to me? Wait. Offensive 2. Lightning damage added to spells.
Marvelous seeing you. Come back soon.
Don't I have another one of these? Nope. What about this? Elemental resistance? No. Frost damage. Shit. Fine, fuck it. I'll just do exactly what I had before. I don't know why I questioned myself. And everything else can be sold except for Zeus.
Hello there, friend. Please, browse
I'm not your friend. I need to know you for at least like 4 years, maybe. Oh, shit. Let's get fucking crazy. And then, let's see, I was beelining before. Willpower on hit. Fuck yeah. Alright. Alright. Bye. I need to find the heart to open that. Die. And die. I'll use both meanings.
My endurance is waning.
Yeah, whatever. Suck it up. I actually have that. Okay. Okay. Where is, oh, there it is.
The way down is clear.
Oh, I love it. Just a little bit of prep and everybody's fucking melts. Oh, I forgot too. My toxic clouds have a chance of turning enemies into my pets. I was like, why are they following me? Spawder. Ooh, a new one? Wow, that's pretty cool. I like new stuff. Yeah, you guys want to come in here too? Go ahead. Go ahead, I dare ya. I dare ya. Okay, I'll come over there, fuck it. What are you attacking? I'll take it. What do we got here, guys? Don't mind me just healing.
Lambak hasn't finished covering these caves. Good for us.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I hear spheres in the distance. I'm not sure they'll be glad to see us.
Possibly. Why? Oh shit! I got fucking murdered so quick. Where'd she go? Oh, that was her. I'm gonna walk up there. I was like, "Where'd you go?" I still like this game. Starts out, you're fighting people. They drop poison shit. It kills you real quick. It's the most dangerous thing in this whole fucking game. So not only am what I'm doing fucking just murdering the fuck out of people, it will murder the fuck out of you. Don't stand in the green.
That's not helping. I can't do that.
Okay. Been here.
Can't manage that.
pop. Oh no, am I standing in some shit again?
Gotta catch my breath.
Cool, my tablet just restarted, so if you're talking to me right now, I'm not seeing it. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Okay, seen it. Seen it all. Okay, what do we got? Increase critical chance. Get back my chat, motherfucker. Yeah, I get it. Inflicts weakness on and shock on enemies. We'll try it out. Although I really like the charging speed on that thing because it's slow as shit otherwise. Increased power or damage. Is cast in a circle around the cursor. I don't want that. And reduces damage lost on each bounce. That's pretty cool. Guess I have to wait. Wait, I could probably. Extra bounce or more damage to everyone. We'll try that, everyone. I don't know if I like that. That charge is really slow. It's a really slow charge. I don't know if it's worth weakening and shocking everybody. I kind of like using it as a way to get around. I already got moves to kill people. We'll use it a little bit longer. If I fucking absolutely hate it, I'll switch it out.
Cordonon is just ahead. The heart of Lambak's realm, where it says something up ahead. Stone your guard.
Uh-oh.
Each of you has always been stubborn in your own way. Stubborn to have it your way. Stubborn to never give up. Stubborn to live.
Why are you helping the Covenant of the Blind? Why them? You have much to answer for.
I have warned you time And time again, I have warned you to go your own way. Not once did you listen to me. Edric died because of it, and now you're forcing my hand yet again.
For how long have you been manipulating the Purifiers?
You overestimate me, child. I am but a thrall. Ahriman deceived me. I paid for that mistake by losing most of my free will, keeping just enough of it to masquerade as a Grand Inquisitor, and for a few, as a father. In truth, I have been preparing the coming of Ahriman for a time that feels like an eternity to me.
You manipulated the Senate so that the Purifiers would crush the Brotherhood of Dawn's resistance against Ahriman. Your will was not your own. I get it. But why did you not tell us?
I am but a slave. Letting you know would have only put you in harm's way.
We can still free you from Ahriman. There's got to be a way.
I'm bound to him with a pact. Something that cannot be undone. You should run. Now. You won't accept further interference in his plans. There is no fate more cruel than taking the life of your own children.
Resist his call, Father!
It's pointless. I'm sorry, children.
Fight back! You can resist!
I will make it painless, daughter.
Looks like it. Looks like it.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
Nothing but a slave.
Come on then, do it!
Nothing but a slave! Enough games, daughter. Thralls deserve no family.
Jesus Christ.
Can't manage that. I need more power. I can't. He's too powerful.
The children of Hemlock died this day. You shall not defile her corpse's memory.
Your bidding, Pathmaker, before your master makes you.
I won't! I won't.
Resisting will only bring you suffering. We can already feel his fury crushing your mind. You can't change the outcome.
I won't.
A noble creature that still honors and resistance after all these years of servitude. Yet, if he does not cease your existence, the owl of Ashtaroth shall.
What is that?
Zalbazul.
Oh, the old Zalbazul, huh? Yeah. Makes sense. Oh shit. He hits hard, but he's already fucking dead.
Let's hurry. We have to run after Hemlock.
That's not what we came here for.
Oh.
The Hellion first.
I don't care. We have to either save or kill him. There's no other way.
We will in time. I promise.
Man, between me and Zalbazul, or the fuck, that was either him or I, dude. We were both getting murdered quick.
He almost killed you once. You're not going anywhere near him in that state, and you know it. Val, can you fight?
The human female is highly likely to die without our intervention if she further pushes her body to its limits.
Shut up.
Can you walk?
I think so.
All right. I will take you back to Gomez. Come.
Wait. We didn't come all the way here to leave empty-handed. We're at Corden's Gate. Get the bloody artifact.
She is correct. If it is the Hellion you're after, then we happen to know its exact location, deep into the heart of our domain. Please honor us and accept our invitation. We shall end your life close to you.
I'm not leaving her behind.
If she is a reason for you not to accept our invitation, then we shall see her home, unharmed, unchanged, weak and ever dying. Would that please you?
No deal. She's not entering alone on the off chance that you might have what we want.
Fine, Lambak. Show me to the Hellion, but don't harm her.
What? You're not truly considering it.
It might be many things, but clearly it's not a liar.
Two stars for two fates. The wounded female goes home unharmed, while you enter our domain to cease existing. It will be an honor. Yes. Today is a good day for all of us.
Get your ass back safely.
Now Zalbazul.
Thank you for shielding me against Hemlock.
Being foolish.
Feels strange not to be the fool for once.
I should probably have a sorcerer helmet on, but I got that legendary and I got really excited.
Nothing.
Oh shit. Zalbazul did his best, but the green gas was more powerful. The green gas is always more powerful. This game, if there's green gas, stay out of it. It's the most dangerous thing on the fucking planet. He definitely hit me like twice and got me down to like almost nothing, but in the end, the green gas kills us all. Casting speed. Spell cost decrease. Spell damage. I like that. Let's just keep melting people. Movement speed, attack speed, spell casting speed. That's fucking... And what? Ooh, this might be the way to go. Your spell critical chance score is increased when your willpower is above a certain threshold. There's a lot of good stuff over here. I'm glad I just fucking beelined over here. Man. More spell damage too. This is fucked up. Let's just do the all around. I'll have plenty of points to fucking buy up this whole thing. Although I feel bad about movement speed because I was playing with Chevy and he has like a level 14 or 15, so I made a new character level 14 or 15. And it's a dual dagger crit build, and somehow already my run speed's insane. Like he can't keep up with me, and it kind of sucks because I'm just like, and he's just like rolling and running out of stamina trying to keep up with me. Can't go that way. There's nothing over there. Okay. Oh yeah, let me look at that helmet. Also, let me equip this shit. Oh, it already did it? I already had some. I like how it was giving me that shit now. I thought it was something new. My mistake. How about we... Oh, Josh is playing. Look at that. Fucking being sneaky. I think the wisdom goes up though. Fuck it. think I'm just going to keep that for a little bit longer. I don't really need survivability right now. Although I am very squishy and I get killed like in a single hit if it happens. But for the most part, it doesn't happen. So I'm just going to keep fucking not worrying about it until I have to.
This must be where Cordonon's contamination started. You got this. Don't turn around.
Ooh, what the fuck am I looking at? This would have been a bad town to be in. Did I click that? Okay.
Okay. Don't show you're nervous.
Lambak, I'm coming! Wherever you're hiding.
Ready? Let our honored guest. We do not hide. We are all around you.
Oh, it never gets old. Cave? Cave? Give me the stuff. Bro, I'm just trying to heal. What are you doing? Get out of my face. You're scaring my rat. Oh, they're dead. They got scared to death. Nope. Pig, nope. Hell, nope. Whoa, what's up with these guys? Guy goes to swing, I just freeze him in place. Love it. Damn, that fucking thing I'm wearing right now has been lasting. This is the bane of my existence. So there's that fork in the road earlier where I could go left or right. I went right because I was like, hey, there's a place to go, like a cave thing. So that must be a dead end over there. And I don't think it is, so I'm going to head back, because I feel like the other direction is the dead end. Or it might loop. Sometimes these maps loop, which is kind of nice, but still, my brain, I'm like, I don't want to miss anything. It's the worst thing ever. Yo, what up, babies? I got something for you, whoop doop. Everybody's kind of disappeared. That was weird. Wait, it's Wolcen. Nothing's weird. They just put out a patch today. I should read the notes. I've already seen 3 things, though, that they definitely didn't fix. Come on in.
Not right now.
Why not? Why not right now? Yeah, I saw that. That's just the way of Wolcen. It's like Bushido. It's fucking just the way it is. It's the way of living in this game. Yeah, the bugs I've seen so far today is, well, they're still around that I'm used to, is in the menu earlier I was trying to look at something and it wasn't showing me, so you have to click the menu to let the game know that you're looking at the menu. It doesn't just know on its own. And then it showed me the info. That's still there. That shit didn't align earlier. Enemies kind of disappeared. Healing, not breaking. Yeah, no, I got it. On that hill. It was just kind of into the fucking... You can tell that the visual effect they're using is a flat picture, not molding onto the landscape. Because it was just sticking through the fucking hill.
The bastards linked. We progressed faster than expected. There's something we wanted to share with you, but it isn't likely.
The XP gain in this area is pretty decent. I'm about to restart and run through it again. Wait, how much area am I not checking out? Okay, so this loops, like I said earlier, this game likes to kind of make sure whatever direction you go goes somewhere, but I never trust it. Oh, I got an upgrade on my move. I don't use this lightning move enough. Honestly, like, if I can find another fucking dot to put down, I would absolutely use it. Although I do like, if there's like a main target I'm attacking, I can just shoot them and do most of my damage, and then fucking it just branches out to other people. Because it's just more fucking damage to large groups of people. Okay, gotta backtrack. Very cool, very fun. What do I got? Increases chance to inflict ailments on enemies. Nah, I'm fine. Everything seems to be working just fine. Although I don't really... Not really seeing... I think I want to turn that off, and I think I want to increase charge speed, because that gives me the mobility I enjoy. Grants a temporary force shield for each enemy hit upon landing, which is definitely cool, because then if I jump into a group of people, it has extra... gives me extra survivability. Critical chance, I'm already doing damage to something else. Increase all resistance while charging. I kind of like that, although most time I charge before I get attacked, so... We'll go with shield. I'll just land in there, fucking heal up. Or not heal. Get my shields up, and then goddamn heal and do all my fucking dots and shit. Strategy, baby. God, these things are so fucking tanky. And by tanky, I mean it takes me more than 1 second to kill them. Less than 10 seconds. Far too long. Way too long. Makes my life a lot harder. Give me this. What the fuck was that? Shield. So we got Immortal Offering, Sacred Damage, Lightning Damage, and something else. Forgot I got all those effects on as well. So many effects. One thing about this game I love too is every single fucking character I've played so far feels completely different, because obviously I'm building them differently, but also they're all really fun to play. I did have, my original character was like a warrior type dude, and I was using dual swords and some shit, and I was kind of building up his damage just because I was learning the game. So I was like, I'm gonna up his damage, so I'm just kind of across the board, kind of strong, can kill pretty decently and stuff. And then I've played other characters that have been a little more focused and on something, and I went back to play that guy. And I kind of reverted him to a sword and board tanky type dude, but I kept some of his damage and crit ability, so far he's just become more survivable, but still kills pretty well. But I'm going to start speccing more so into health stuff, because I made that dual wielding dagger person, and they're doing what I wanted to do with him better than he does, so I might fucking respec him, but I don't know, he seems to be doing fine.
What is that? Valeria!
You're cloning Valeria! Answer me!
We are doing so much more. When we are done, she will be much stronger than she ever was. Are you not grateful?
Ew. This is fucking gnarly.
It's not possible.
Can't manage that. Not like that.
I'm a bug zapper.
I need more power. I need more power.
Casted that a little early. Oh well, not that it matters. Get 'em, rats. I'm gonna try I got an idea. I missed my ogre, so I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna put Lightbringer over with the lightning. I'm gonna get rid of that shit. And I'm gonna get the ogre in here because he's a cool fucking tank. Where is he? There you are. And then what skills do I have on him again? Grants temporary force shield for... No, hold on. Increase health, yeah, because he needs to be tanky. Increase movement speed. A portion of damage received transmitted to the summon. This will give me the survivability that I need. He also has a... It's cool, you spawn him, you summon him, and then if you hit the same button again while he's still alive, he'll yell and it'll pull threat to him. So, it's like a multi-purpose thing. It's pretty fucking cool. It's also neat too, you can change his element and it completely changes the way he looks. Like, he's not even like an ogre anymore. He's like, he turns into different shit. Man, this is some pretty disturbing shit. I thought Diablo was creepy, but they're really outdoing him. Oh, this seems like a fucking bouse.
Hemlock too.
Unfair miserably. Simple.
I guess I'm next on the list.
No. You and Hemlock share the same human strain, the same complexity. We failed on Hemlock. We do not want to commit energy into another doomed endeavor. Absorbing your organic mass into we will be enough.
The same human strain? What are you talking about?
You were modified somehow. Incidentally, your potential is impressive.
Modified? By whom?
Your energy signature is undefinable and absolute, as if every part of the universe were merged into it. Only a being of an absurd amount of power could make a human strain gifted with the ability to feed from more energy and replicate it alone.
What do you mean by human strain?
Superior beings. They sometimes invest huge amounts of power to create their own versions of humans. Half-breeds.
Can you have Hemlock shut the fuck up for a second?
Ascended.
You and we are not so different after all. We both are numerous. Your human strain seems to be interconnected with each other, tapping on each other's potential to reach new heights of power.
Stronger together. That's why you couldn't copy us. It seems even you have limits, Lambak.
Indeed, our honored guest. The only thing we could replicate is Hemlock's pain. A permanent suffering that could hardly be translated to words.
What's tormenting him so much?
He's gifted with free will, as long as he furthers the interests of the Blind Prince. Even though his leash is short, his consciousness only accumulates the guilt of being powerless to prevent the destruction of what he cares for. He's surprised his mind hasn't fully collapsed yet. But enough about him. Before we absorb your organic mass, we want you to know of our successes more than our failures.
You shouldn't bother, really.
We have made great progress on replicating her. Behold.
Please, no.
You ruin them. Luckily we have spares.
This needs to stop, Lambak. Where is the Dandelion so that we finish this?
Very well. Come closer. We will meet you there.
I am using this dude, Aspect of Infinity. Auto-targeting projectiles, deal ether damage. So pretty much trying to keep it within theme, even though I have unlocked this guy as well. I'm not using him. Calamitous, Paradox, launch a projectile of unstable existential energy that pierces enemies, dealing ether damage. If the skill is reactivated or a projectile collides with your clone, the projectile explodes. This ability consumes points of entropy to deal increased damage while channeling the skill, or that's inevitable obsolescence. While channeling the skill, select targets to eradicate. After selecting a sufficient number of targets, fire out beams made from the fabric of time, dealing ether damage and generating points of entropy. Spatial warp, tear a hole in time and space and obliterate all enemies in front of you. With a huge beam of ether damage, this skill increases in power and size over time. Parallel convergence, teleport to the location of your cursor, creating a decoy at your original location. Recasting this skill causes the decoy to explode, dealing ether damage. If the decoy collides with the projectile of Calamitous Paradox, the projectile will explode. And one or two of these moves I was trying to use, and I wasn't quite getting it. So I need to. I haven't been using. I've used them like twice, so I'm not sure of how one of the moves work. Because typically it's like an event happening, and I just transform, do a couple things, and fucking go right back to what I was doing before. But I need to actually figure it out. In fact, I'll just turn into it now. Oh. Wrong button. Oh yeah, you can hold that. Oh, that's a cool fucking helmet.
Should have brought a packet.
Oh no. Oh, that's actually for me. I'll wear it. Okay, time to go back to town. I'm about to level again. Keep this for later. I can sell everything else. Yes? We?
What are you looking for? A new weapon, perhaps? The quality on this one is unmatched.
What else you got? It's more force shield. But if I buy it, like right after I buy it, I'm gonna fucking find something better, so I just won't. So far I've been doing fine with willpower and health potions, so that's good. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care about your fucking advertisements. I think I mentioned it before, but there was this bug that happened where I was running through and he was talking to me no matter where we're at. Me and Josh are playing together, and fucking Mojave, or whatever the fuck his name is, you could just hear him. It wasn't like as clear as if you're standing with him, but you could hear out in the distance him just like saying all his sales shit. And every once in a while you hear like blah 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 blah, and we'll be like, "What the? Who the fuck is that?" And after a while, we're like, "Is that the store guy?" I was like, "That was a weird bug." It only happened once, but it was really eerie. You could just hear him out in the distance, like trying to, like he kept saying shit like fucking, you know, I'm taking too much time, like as if I was still at the store, like looking at shit. It's just, it's amazing how many bugs this game has. It's crazy. But they're working on it, so well. And it's playable. What's over here?
The sound of treasure.
Oh, what do we got? Why do you keep giving me shit for fucking heavy? Attack speed score. Ailment chance score. That's good. Movement speed, resistance score, material resistance. This is all useful. It's just going to drop my critical chance, essentially, and my toughness by a little bit. Fuck it. Let's try them out.
I can't do that. That's not happening.
Ew, look at that sack. What did I pick up? Did I pick up that white? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh my god, okay. I was piling in.
I feel stronger.
More wisdom. Make me smarter. And even more wisdom. Give me all the wisdom. Is it good? Ooh, yeah, it's fucking a lot better. Alright, bye. What about this? And... okay. Let's go. was gonna cast something there, but that would have been a waste. Is it another one? Oh, no. No, yeah, it is. God damn it. I don't even use this enough. Bye.
Another primordial catalyst like the one below Stormfall. It's redirecting Cordenon's energy towards the conflux. Hell, it's already at full power.
Uh-oh.
Into our personal chamber on the earth. It is here that our creator, Astaroth the Aberrant, created us, so that we could bestow his gift on Cordonon. Please do offer your organic mass. It will be part of something much greater.
Sorry to disappoint, Lambag, but it will have to be a no. You said you knew where the piece of the Hellion was. I don't see anything.
We did not lie. The previous bearer of the artifact reached our chamber to defy us. The relic you want joined the wheel. You may enter in contact with it once you have provided us your organic mass. But it is inside us.
You ate it? Oh, come on, Lambag. I've had enough of your games. We finish this right now.
Aw. What is this? Uh-oh. What is that?
Once we replicate your strain, our armies will become unstoppable.
That's fine.
The next step of evolution is from our grasp. Flesh and fury merged into we. Rejoice, guest. You might cease your stream of consciousness, but your organic matter will grant immortality as a part of we.
Whoa. I look like I'm about to fucking die.
Either it's dead, or it's really pissed off.
I got really sloppy at the end of that fight because I was like, I got this. And then my health started going...
I need more power.
That thing is fucking crazy looking. No! What the fuck hit me? Okay, just stay there and die. Do me a favor. Is that his poison or my poison?
No. Another
What the fuck just happened?
like the one below Stormfall. It's redirecting
God damn it.
energy towards
I have to fight you again? Hold on. I gotta go to town. Gotta go through this shit again, dog. I think I was standing in poison, but I couldn't tell because of my own.
Sorry to disappoint.
Alright, yeah, let's go. I was like right fucking there.
Once you replicate your strain, our armies will become unstoppable. The next step of the evolution is within our grasp. Flesh and fury merged into we.
No.
Rejoice, guest. You might cease your stream of consciousness, but your organic mass will be granted immortality as a part of we.
Oh god. Dude, just die. Yeah, I gotta watch where I'm standing, because I was definitely standing in something that was fucking killing me, but that time around I was noticing that red shit on the ground a little bit more. So I'm thinking maybe this thing's doing the same thing. Roll! Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. I don't have the stamina to move like that. I don't know what that circle. Oh shit, you gotta stand in. Okay, gotcha. Am I even hitting him? Oh yeah, I could always use that too. Much easier with that fucking... Well, first off, actually dodging the shit, but I've gotten so comfortable just fucking killing shit. Yeah, yeah, I saw that, the blood pools. It's kind of cool, actually, had almost like MMO mechanics to that fight.
Farewell, Lambak. Finally. This better be worth it.
That was a pretty cool fight. I'm just so used to standing there most of the time, just fucking watching everything die. I forgot what it's like to actually have to roll around. Oh, I gotta teleport. Man, I fucking love the visuals of this game. Oh, yeah. I forgot he's in a different location.
Hello there, friend. Please, browse my wares.
That's for Bruiser. I'm not Bruiser. You didn't give me anything, Lambeck.
Your patronage is appreciated.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just trying to click the little fucking thing. Wait, can I just do it? Oh shit, shit, shit. Stop, stop, stop. This. Okay, thank you.
Is there no other way?
The more you resist our prayers, the longer it will take for you to heal.
You made it back. Tell me you have some good news.
I got the first piece of the Hellion.
Impressive. I told you. As long as one of us is left standing, hope remains.
I'm impressed. I told you so.
Secured a chance to stop Fury's ascent.
What a way to
Died back there. Val,
keep your ego.
how do you feel?
I'm getting better. Thanks to their witchcraft.
Unfortunately, resting isn't an option. We have to join my brother's garrisons at the Vault of Truth, where the second half of the Hellion awaits. Once it's whole again, they will march with us on the Republican fortress of Crimson Keep.
You're quick to speak of war for a man that was recently wounded.
We Ascended are gifted with imbued resilience.
So I hear.
Still, it will take more than us alone to make our way to the ritual.
How do you even know the conflux of energies is inside the Crimson Keep?
When my order first saw the signs of Fury's ascent, we studied them, and it led us there.
You were part of the Brotherhood operation that attacked it.
We didn't attack it. We wanted to approach the strange structure in its center that Republicans call the Monolith, and study the signs of Fury's ascent to stop the ritual before it even began. However, when we arrived, the Monolith activated. Demonic spawns of Fury started appearing, pacifying Republican, Brotherhood soldiers alike, and sending them against those that resisted. I managed to escape due to my abilities, but Crimson Keep fell to the pacification soon after, now protecting the ritual place and Araman's coming.
Crimson Keep. We used to hear rumors about it, about this strange monolith too. It's a remote fortress in the northern barrens known as the Red Wastes. Yes?
Snow?
Yeah, checks out. This fortress
Snowy
was
area,
known
maybe?
amongst Republicans for its secrecy. I'm not surprised that they were using it to quarantine this monolith.
Well, we know what we have to do. Hand me the piece of the Hellion and get ready to depart. The road ahead won't be pleasant.
Bro, the road I was just on wasn't fucking pleasant. Just walking through goddamn a field of goddamn cloned failed bodies. Toxic damage added. I already got that going on. More force shield, which I do use. Ren damage to attacks, period, so that's good. Aether damage added to spells. Wait, so I do think there's a difference between spells and attacks. But then there's fucking, earlier it's like physical attacks, so I'm just like, what the fuck's that mean? Willpower regeneration. Toxic damage, force shield regeneration, attack speed score, critical. More spell damage, which is cool. Rend damage, toxic damage, material damage. So this is all just damage. Cult resistance score. All resistance score. I think I'm gonna go with that. I want that fucking spell damage. Cause I'm just trying to murder everything as quickly as possible. I want no resistance. Oh shit, we're just jumping in, huh? God, they're used to the word Republican in this, obviously in a more historical sense of like a republic, is bold. Because when I was first playing, some guy's like, "I'm gonna wipe my ass with you Republicans," and I was like, "Damn, way to get political, God." But I was like, "Oh yeah, they're just talking about it in a more general sense." Interesting. Am I going into chapter 3? When I went into chapter 2, it did this really long load time like this. It kind of makes sense since I killed Lambeck. And Babazul, or Zabazul. Going for that round 2. He's going for that rematch. He's like, dude, that first match was bullshit. I was about to fucking KO you, and then all of a sudden I was done. Sorry about it.
We have to journey north. All the way north.
Now just a little bit north.
There, the Hellion shall be made whole again.
Some load screen. Yeah, every time you go to a new chapter, it's almost like loading a whole separate part of the game.
We shall march to stop Fury's ascent. One final push that will determine the fate of mankind.
Desert area. The dreaded deserts of ARPGs. This is neat looking.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure.
We've reached the Vault of Truth. Let's go.
Agreed. We could all use some rest.
We will find rest out there. What are they waiting for out in the open? And if that does not give you pause, then the yellow smoke should.
What is it? Some kind of signal?
It means that their halls have been breached. We will take a different path. We built a network of caves among the Vault's foundations when hostilities with the Republic were at their peak. Fallback shrines in case something went wrong. We should find one of these nearby. lit brazier. This shrine is occupied.
Yeah.
Who goes there? Identify yourself.
Stand aside, boy. Where is your commander?
Near the
Boy.
campfire.
Isn't this dude like in his 40s? How are you gonna condescend to some random dude in a fucking cave? Hey, who goes there? Stand aside, boy.
Did the right thing, abandoning our brethren like that.
You've seen it as much as I did. We aren't trained to fight against such evil. If we had stayed, we would all be their thralls by now. At least here, we can still tell their story.
Yeah.
As the sun rises, my soul and mind now in power. I will conquer the shades of my heart, push back nightmares of my mind.
I'm playing online. Kind of seems useless to play single if you have intentions of playing with like friends and shit, because I don't think you can play the characters from across single and online.
Are you the ranking officer?
I was, but you are now.
What happened?
Several weeks ago, a demonic spawn of a new kind revealed itself to us. It introduced itself as Sinadra,
It's also
herald of the blind prince.
very interesting to see someone on Periscope.
It didn't even have to fight back. It just changed them. They seemingly
Forgot I even streamed on there.
fight, becoming thrall to its will. Soon, most of us fell to its magic.
Pacification has begun.
What is that?
Fury's ascent. As Araman's summoning approaches, the cult of the blind prince gets stronger and bolder. Sinadra leads the first of waves of legions to come.
Lady's mercy. We have to warn what's left of our armies and...
But what? Fuel Araman's ranks further? There is not time for that. We act now.
What's in your mind?
What's the inner sanctum reached?
No. I sealed it myself before leading those I could convince down there.
We'll assemble the Hellion and use its power to stop Araman's country.
You can't mean it.
Oh, trust me. I do.
What does that mean?
You haven't told them, have you? No wonder they agreed to this.
What will happen if we use the Hellion? Ganes?
Anathir, the Lady of Dawn herself, created the Hellion by imbuing part of herself into it. She gave it to our ancestors so that we could have a weapon to summon her powers to defend mankind if everything else failed. This weapon only ever served once, several centuries ago. While it fulfilled its function and brought victory, something else happened that we could not anticipate. Its use broke something. We still do not know why it happened to this day, but conjuring Anathir's powers for just a few seconds opened an abyssal rift far to the east, a parcel of demonic entities from the abyss into this world. In saving themselves, they put at risk all future generations, realizing the price to pay was too big. Our ancestors broke the Hellion in half and hid its pieces in two vaults, forbidding its reconstruction.
It's too risky, Ganes. Only a madman would wield such power.
I don't care much for that mumbo jumbo. The way I see it, the pacification has already started. Republicans have fallen to it in Crimson Keep, and now your precious vault is already turned. And Araman isn't even here. We hardly have the luxury to play it safe.
Ganes, you should have told us. But she's right. One man has a plan, the other has doubts. I go with the plan.
This is blasphemous.
We will do what must be done, brother. We will stop Araman, with or without your help.
I don't know. We can't take that decision. The stakes are too high.
We cannot wait for them to make up their mind. I will prepare a prayer to shield my men and Valeria against the pacification for the battle to come. Meanwhile, you move into the vault and get the Hellion's second piece.
Wait, won't I be pacified?
You're an ascended. Act like one. You will resist it, and you will prevail. Now, go. Attune yourself to the searing song.
1 second.
Each of the vault's wings, and unseal the inner sanctum.
Yeah. Okay, so was wondering what that symbol was. You talking about the periscope thing? Yeah, it threw me off too. I'm trying to get a group together, but waiting for things to stabilize. Definitely do that. I've already lost the character, and the game is fucking buggy as shit. If you're playing it, I'm sure you already know, but I've seen countless fucking bugs in this game, and playing with people can be kind of a janky mess. It works, but one of the more common things I see when you play with people is their character will be like fixed in a position like this, and when they're running like this, they'll still be looking in that direction, and a lot of times they'll be stuttering too. It's really common, and that's not just like this computer. I have a couple computers I've played this on already, and it seems to be pretty common across the board, unless it has something to do with the server and my account, but I doubt that. Have you grouped with others of various levels? How does it handle large power disparity? I'm actually... Everyone I've played with has been within 5 levels of me, and it has seemed to increase the difficulty of the game, but not by a lot. It seems pretty fair. So, while I was playing with... I've played with 2 different people so far, and it feels fine. But then after you play like that and you come back to by yourself, the game feels pretty easy. So it almost feels like how the game should be when you play with somebody else. But I've only played with one other person at a time, but I've played with 2 different people. And each time, it feels good when it comes to like how strong the enemies are. But it definitely does up their difficulty, I guess. But yeah, then because when I was using this character with a buddy, and it was fine. And then when I came back to this, I'm just like killing everything like almost instantly. So it's interesting. I expected the difficulty when you play with somebody else to be a lot more difficult. So maybe it goes up even more when you play with more than one other person. I've only done one-on-one with 2 different people, so haven't played with like a large group yet. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we got objective to the left. Use the escape tunnel to enter the vault. But then over here to the right, there's a fucking stairway. Oh, can't go over here anyway, because 3 dudes are standing there, and they're not going to let me pass. Alright, that ain't shit. It's time to go, baby. Let's do it. Not on your own. You got this guy. You got Shrek. Shrek, baby. Shrek. Oh, look at this fucking secret.
I must attune to the Lady of Dawn before that gate opens.
Okay, let's do that.
There's a nefarious magic echoing through his halls. The cult of the Blind Prince has been hard at work. It's not possible.
Ooh, enemies have a little more health here, which is good. That means they got a little more XP for me. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah.
No.
And my heal was not dropping for some reason. There it goes. Oh God, this wants me to go fucking all sorts of directions. But they're hitting a little harder too. Performance looks pretty good. What's your rig? In-game settings, comments on the graphics overall. I love the graphics of this game. I think they look really good. I think I have it on max settings. Yeah. I would have my resolution even higher, but this game doesn't like to go any further. It won't like condense it. It just will stretch it out past my screen's limitations. I have a ultra wide monitor. My rig. I mean, my rig can play pretty much everything at highest graphics. I have a RTX 2080 and a bunch of shit. I'm not gonna go into all the details, but yeah, it plays pretty decent. Every problem I've had so far when it comes to performance in this game has been server based. I've gone from playing like this to stuttering randomly, and it was because it switched to a different server. The Oregon servers, which I live in Washington, so you'd assume connecting to the Oregon servers would be a better bet for me because it's closer, and they played like shit. So once I switched it over to California, I haven't had much issues. So. Give me the experience. Heal self and any allies caught within its area of effect. That's kind of cool. Turns into a heal? I'm gonna wait for that one, but that's actually really dope. Increase chance to inflict ailments, increase critical chance, increase all resistances while charging. That's the ticket. Let's get that survivability. Oh shit. Chance to frenzy enemies in an area of effect around summon when they are summoned. What the fuck? Oh shit. Uh-oh. It's a waste. Never mind. No, it wasn't. Why not? Why is it not happening? Why isn't my heal not working? There it goes. No. Man, I'm having weird issues with that heal now for some reason. Oh, there we go. Not the belt. Come on. Come on. Hey, nice. Thank you for dropping me off over here. Loading.
Something is watching. I can feel it. I should move on.
Me, I'm here. I'm watching. The game has become self-aware. What time is it? 11:45. I got a little under an hour. Bye. Nope. I start working on my health and shit because I'm taking more damage than I like. Ooh, this guy's beefy. Can't get... Oh, new crystals? Or gems? What's this shit? "2020 is a huge year. Final Fantasy VII, Half-Life Alyx, Cyberpunk, next-gen consoles. What are you most jazzed for?" Oh shit, that's a big question. The biggest thing I'm excited for is new consoles. I'm a big tech nerd, so the idea of just new stuff is exciting. It's really exciting for me because the consoles are a significant jump, specifically that we found out that the Xbox Series X is double the power of the Xbox One X. That's a significant jump. That ray tracing is going to be standard in consoles is huge because it's not even standard on PCs right now. Like, a lot of people I know don't have cards that have ray tracing enabled. And I've been talking it up a lot on my channel that it's essentially new technology when it comes to graphics. So if you don't, backtracking, if you don't have access to that, you're not getting. It's not even like just turning the graphics up. It's like literally allowing you to see the game differently. So that the consoles are all just gonna jump to have that is fucking awesome. Specifically, that those consoles are probably gonna be around $500. That's a really fucking cheap price for entry into graphics like that. And then 12 teraflops on the Series X is a significant chunk of power when it comes to a GPU for that price point. It's crazy because the RTX 2080 Ti is 13 point something teraflops. Not that that's the only factor that goes into the power of a console or a computer, but it is an identifier of what that console will be able to accomplish graphically. And so $500 to get access to that is really fucking crazy. So yeah, and then of course whatever these new consoles bring, we don't even know much about the features. We know about the Xbox's features, but I think Sony will be a little more experimental with theirs just because they did some interesting things with the PS4, whereas Xbox just made a solid ass console. So did PlayStation, but the PS4 has that touchpad on it, which is really kind of interesting. Has the speaker. I'm not a big fan of that. Had the light bar. I'm not a big fan of that. But they did some interesting things with it. I like the touchpad. I hope they bring that back. Although I think it's underutilized. So yeah, just new tech. That's the biggest. That's the thing I think you have to be the most excited for, is the consoles, because this is the new era. If you like video games, this is the beginning of more new video games. After that, yeah, it's crazy. Xbox Series X, 2080 Super. Exactly. Yeah. So you get where I'm coming from. It's just crazy. I keep telling people that too. I'm like, dude, it's like a fucking. I mean, you can buy a graphics card for like $700, and the Xbox Series X is gonna be able to match that for less money. So I don't know what deals are being worked on in the background when it comes to Microsoft and AMD, and I'm sure Sony will have the same shit going on with their own proprietary technologies that they're working on with that. But you're really going to be getting a deal, because I know they're not gonna. These consoles aren't going to cost $600. That mistake was already made. That lesson was already learned with the PS3. So for someone to repeat that would be suicide. Not suicide in the sense of them failing. PS3 is one of the best-selling consoles of all time, but in reputation, it's going to take 7-8 years to recover from that. That's a long time. The PS3 was the big mistake of Sony. So, that's a big risk to humor that price. So I think $500 is perfect. I don't think you'll get a $400 console. It's just too much shit going on in that console to be at that price range. So anyway, yeah, new consoles, most exciting thing for sure. Just by default, it has to be for me. And then after that, it's a tie between Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and The Last of Us Part 2. Those three games are my most anticipated, what I assume will be my games of the year. One of those, of course, will be the game of the year. I am speculating that's going to be Cyberpunk 2077, just because it's a new IP. But, Last of Us is one of my favorite games of all time. So part 2 of that has potential of being my game of the year. And Final Fantasy VII is Final Fantasy VII. It's a legendary legacy game that just is beloved and treasured by everyone. So remaking that is a surefire way to potentially get my game of the year vote. I also got to play it, and it's awesome. So yeah, those three things come after new consoles for sure. And Cyberpunk, I think, is the most interesting, just because it's the biggest departure, it's the biggest risk, and it's the biggest possible reward for us and CD Projekt Red. Just because it's something we don't have yet. So the possibilities with this game are huge, but there's also a big chance for disappointment as well. Not for me. I saw the gameplay behind closed doors. It looks awesome, but it might not be what people want. It's possible, and if it's not, it's all that excitement is gonna turn into anger, which is just how it works most of the time. And wait, I leveled. So yeah, those three games, and then like you said, Half-Life Alyx. I mean, that's such a big deal, and I don't think it's being talked about enough. But regardless of if it's VR or not, it's a big deal, because we're actually getting a Half-Life game. That's really kind of weird. And it's a full Half-Life game. It's not a Half-Life experience. It's a full game, apparently. I guess it's the same length as a full-length game. I'm also a big proponent of VR, so I think this is actually a huge deal for VR. I think it's going to move headsets. I think it's going to sell more headsets than without it, because there are people who have been... It's an understatement to say there's people who have been waiting for Half-Life for a long time. I think there's people out there who may take the dive into getting a headset to play Half-Life Alyx, just so they can play a Half-Life game. I'm curious about it. I have a Vive, so I'm going to have to rehook that thing up and find a room for it. But yeah, I'm really excited for that as well. And then, some other stuff that's exciting is Ghost of Tsushima. I keep joking. It's a big joke for me, but Ghost of Tsushima is going to be awesome. I can already tell. But it's not going to be, in my opinion, I don't think it'll be better than Final Fantasy VII, Cyberpunk, or Last of Us Part 2. So it's picking one hell of a year to come out. But it looks fucking awesome. So I'm really excited for that. Neo 2, really excited for that. Resident Evil 3 Remake, I'm so excited for. Resident Evil 2 Remake was my second favorite game of 2019. So the anticipation for Resident Evil 3 Remake is high. I just watched the gameplay of that on my channel, Tasty Loot Gaming on YouTube, and I'm so thoroughly impressed by it. It's insane. Capcom went from kind of questionable. I don't know if they can recover from their lack of giving a shit about what consumers want to just knocking every single game they make out of the park and then some. Like, at this point, they're just like flexing and bragging about how awesome their games are, and it's awesome. Like, my doubts with what they had going on before are completely gone because they've just went, hey, that's the old us. We don't do that shit anymore. We make amazing games now again. And I'm like, awesome. Welcome back. I got nothing to complain about anymore. Hell yeah. VNN released a good vid yesterday about Half-Life Alyx. It's just a shame the headsets are sold out. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't know that. My Index and 2080 Ti are ready at least, throwing a launch party with all the old school Half-Lifers. How is the Index? I don't need a headset, but I've been eyeing it. Like I said, I have a Vive, so it'll run fine on that. But every time I see that Index, I'm like, that looks pretty cool. Okay, anyway. Enemies killed, frozen, critical hit. No, I don't want that. Increased critical chance. I don't want that. Increased chance to inflict ailments on enemies. Probably want that since it's ice. Increased damage. That's also good. Increased damage. That's also good. Let's up the ailment score. Am I backtracking again? No, I'm not. Okay. I forgot I was even playing this. You got me on a fucking, almost at a rant. It wasn't quite a rant. You piqued my interest with that question. There's a lot. 2020, outside of the things happening in the real world that are not as awesome, for gaming, it's a pretty incredible year. But you typically get that in gaming anyway when it comes to years of significance, like you know, the year 2000, year 2020, that's, you know, stuff like that. They're like, oh, we got to release all the shit then because that's a significant point in time. So yeah, 2020 seems to be the year that everybody's like, we got to release all the awesome shit. Although the last 2 to 3 years have been, every year has had, since 2017, every year has been just fucking crazy when it comes to the games coming out. Like, there's not just, like, the one big game of the year anymore. There used to be that for a while. Now it's, like, all these huge AAA awesome games come out. And great indie games. Like, there's just so many good games nowadays. It's crazy. All positives except for some lens glare due to dual lenses. Otherwise fantastic. Get the Knuckles if you can before Half-Life, but pretty sure you won't be able to find them. Well, that's discouraging. I've humored trying those out. Just because I know Half-Life Alyx has support for those. Oh fuck, I gotta spend this point. Do I want your spell critical chance score is increased when your willpower is above? Yeah, might as well. Valve messed up. Didn't expect the huge response from Half-Life Alyx, then coronavirus and Chinese New Year. Yeah, coronavirus seems to be, or COVID-19. I keep trying to say that, but everybody is stuck with coronavirus for a good reason. But that seems to be fucking everything up lately. Unrelated, but kind of related. It's interesting that even, like, you know, Mission Impossible 7, the filming of that movie has been delayed, and a bunch of people are pulling out of gaming conventions and stuff this year. Sony's backing out of everything because of coronavirus. It's affected Valve. It's fucking wild. It's another crazy thing for 2020, I guess. The Chinese New Year thing, I also think that's interesting, but I feel like at this point a lot of that is kind of done.
She lights the darkness and brings clarity. Our path is the only one that gives us a chance of survival.
These are like lyrics. Ooh, he hit me hard. People keep fucking rocking me. I should have put points into toughness. I gotta before I start getting one hit by everybody, I need to start working on that. There's always a point in these games where I'm just lawn mowing through people, and then all of a sudden people are just like, and just kill me instantly, and I'm like, I gotta respec.
They lock themselves up in the inner sanctum to protect it. Pacified nonetheless. I should be glad that no entities have entered to take control.
Rift S. I'm actually not familiar with that one. Who makes that? Oh, Oculus. Oculus Rift. Never mind. There's so many Oculus Rifts at this point. It's hard for me to keep up with them. Although maybe it's only 3 or 4 of them. Obviously, I don't follow the Rift too much. That's interesting, though, because for a while there, Rift was kind of known as, like, the lesser headset. Just kind of the more financially accessible one.
You took your time to show up.
I needed you to open the inner sanctum, and you did not disappoint.
If you came here for the Hellion, I'm afraid your disappointment has just begun.
Oh, is that so?
I attune to her lights. As long as I stand, the inner sanctum will answer me.
You need not to fall, only to turn. Give me your wrath, all of it.
You want all of it, dude? You can have 40%.
Be an even better slave than the one you call father.
No! No.
Obey, slave.
That's all it takes, dude. No.
Man would have sent his best, yet here you are, a mere underling. You can't defeat me.
Do not worry. The demons of fury will ineluctably pour from the abyss.
Ooh, that's a good word.
Mind Prince is here. Until then, our allies shall make short work of you. Alzara, Lothai, join me.
Uh-oh.
We take that one together. This demon slayer is not to be trifled with. Now
You feast, bro, dude? We don't fucking... Oh my god, why the fuck are you casting shit already? Here, just stand in that. You guys can do your whole speech and stand over here and fucking party and stuff. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave that there, though. Just chill. I see one of you guys' health bar's pretty low. That's good for me. There you go. Just embrace it. Let it happen. There you go. There you go. You know, you said that whole, like, not to be trifled with thing.
Now, I can finally take what I came here for.
Man, you figure 3 people would have been a little more rough than that.
Okay.
Those guys I fought before this, the 2 of them, both of them almost killed me. Those 3 guys, they showed up talking a lot of shit. That's kind of a lesson, though. Don't sit there and just talk shit all day. Like, actually, back up what you're saying. Talk to Green. Oh, I gotta go back. Okay, well, I guess I can just use this. I could have just not done that. Wait. Oh.
Goodness, I did my part. Here's the second piece. It's on you to make something out of it.
The power of the searing soul at one's command. Let the Hellion fulfill its function once again. Anathea, may your light break Fury's ascent. So much power is contained within. A glimpse of her energy.
Good. We have the weapon. We were supposed to have an army of truth seekers at our back to clear the way to the monolith. How are we going to get through the thick walls of Crimson Keep with so few left?
While you were gathering the second piece, we've been busy trying to find a way in.
We will turn chaos to our advantage. As we speak, the Third Purifier's leader is laying siege to Crimson Keep to try to regain control of it from the pacified troops inside. Republicans of the Senate against Republicans of Araman. In time, the Senate will lose the whole legion. And worse than that, they will all end up pacified.
And yet, the mayhem they cause is a blessing, keeping our common enemy busy while we make our way in.
Wait a minute. You plan to have us cross Republican siege lines before even reaching Crimson Keep?
Correct. It is the only way to seize the momentum that the Purifiers are unknowingly building. The Daybreakers will move with me to strike the Republican lines first. They will send troops to stop us, but we will storm through to get to the Crimson Keep's main gate. Meanwhile, you should meet less resistance as you go your own way through the trenches. Reach the Keep's walls, find a way to their top, cut your way through pacified thralls, and open the main gates. We will meet you in front of the monolith.
Using the battlefield's chaos to our advantage is a double-edged sword, Ganners. Still, you are right. This is bold enough to work.
Valeria will join you.
I like bold.
Cannot hurt to have fury on
I'm
your
bold,
side.
baby.
Oh, and thank you.
About time, dude. That's all I've been doing this for. That's all I want to hear. It's all I need to hear. It's the only payment I'll take. It's just a goddamn thank you. For once. Oh, no. Okay. I got those legendaries on, but they're not for me. But they still probably do a lot more for me. Well, no, that ups my wisdom. Alright. Time to fucking put those away. Okay, Respawn is making a AAA VR game, Medal of Honor. It's flown under the radar, though. Releases 2020. Yeah, it's so weird how much that has been talked about, but not been talked about. Because people always bring it up, but it's not, like, being talked about by any, like, main publication. It just always gets hinted at. People are like, blah, 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 on VR and Medal of Honor. And then they talk about whatever the fuck they're talking about. And it's kind of an interesting thing to see how it's being... See, what the fuck? Okay. No, I wanted that back, please. Thank you. But I'm excited for that. I used to love Medal of Honor. The last like 2 were fine, but they're just trying to be like Modern Warfare. And I don't think that was the right route to go. But like I'm one of the weird people who liked Airborne. Whoa. So yeah, a Medal of Honor, awesome. A VR Medal of Honor, awesome. Respawn making it even better. Respawn it just can't miss right now. Everything they're doing has been fantastic, but Respawn still being coached, but led by Vince Zampella, who in my opinion is a fucking legend in the industry. You can't fail. The dude's just full of ideas. So really excited for that. I mean, I think this year's gonna be huge for VR, and I don't think it's being talked about enough. But then again, I don't know how huge it's gonna be for VR, because it's gonna be a huge year for everything. So it's overwhelming. The only thing I know about this year is money-wise, I'm gonna be perpetually broke all year, just buying all this shit.
Hope to see you again.
What are you looking for? A new weapon?
I should probably be using these sockets, but I just don't care. I'm trying to replace this shit. I'm not struggling, so I need to replace this though.
I'll be here when you need me, friend.
Long-winded monologues will get you killed fast as fuck. Yeah, that's a lesson to be learned, man. Don't sit there. Don't do the anime thing where you're like, I am blah 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 of the blah 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 clan, and I'm about to use my final move I learned from my master, blah blah blah. But you actually think that I'm not as good as I actually am. Here's my final form. You thought that was my final form. That was just a ruse. Haha. I was playing you the whole time, you idiot. Here's my final form, but is it actually really my final form? You're gonna find out. And then you watch Berserk, and Guts just runs up and cuts a dude in half while he's talking. So I like that approach. Ooh, why is the game flashing? Visual. Whoa. People are showing up? I did not notice all these people. That's wild. When did that start happening? The refugees, they're here.
Make them stop. Make them stop. They're inside my head. All inside.
How long
You guys
has
are-
it been like that? Couple of hours. They're getting restless. He has to stop. What do you suggest? Put a gag in his mouth. Yeah, you're welcome to try, but he's wild. No one's lost a finger.
Damn. You guys are blocking the entrance. This is how you get in the city, dog. I know the place is blocked off, but goddamn. Let's see. Thought the last 2 Medal of Honor were like Battlefield. Yeah. I mean, they felt like a mix between Modern Warfare, and what I mean by Modern Warfare is like the state of first-person shooters during the Modern Warfare influence. So like Battlefield, Call of Duty, anyone else trying to make one. There's a couple other ones out there that tried to do something. THQ made one for a little bit. I forgot what the hell it's called. And so it felt like Medal of Honor was doing that, and they didn't do necessarily a bad job, but it did lack. I guess invention. Like they were just really trying to get, it just seemed like they're trying to make the money that somebody else was making. So it's just so influenced by those games, and not in a way that they could add anything new to it. So I'm not necessarily saying they made bad games. They weren't inspired. They didn't come from a place of pure creativity. They came from EA essentially going like, hey, people are buying the fuck out of these 2 games. Why aren't we making money off that? And then the devs are like, okay, yeah, I mean, Medal of Honor, World War II games, they're not selling as well as they were, so let's try a different route. And I think that kind of fucked them because they weren't as well received. I mean, Battlefield's not being as well received as it used to be. Call of Duty's fucking doing great still, which is crazy to watch. Let's see. Airborne was a great entry in the series. I loved Airborne. It only had like 6 levels, but I love that you could just drop in at any point of the level. It kind of gave it replayability. I would have liked to see like a bigger version. Like I'd love to see an Airborne 2. Make it bigger. Make it a full-size game with similar ideas. It had a cool leaning system that I've seen few games do, but I like, where you can just hold the button and then use the right stick and you can lean around a box, but you could also press up to peek over it. I really like that system. Or no, it's the left stick. I think it's the left stick because you're aiming with the right. So I haven't played it in a grip, but fucking that was something I really liked. Titanfall 1 was my life. Yeah, I played the fuck out of Titanfall 1. I played the hell out of Titanfall 2. Love Titanfall 2. So anything that they do with Titanfall, I'm right there. I'm waiting, dude. Like, as soon as you release it, I'll buy it. You have to show me the game. It's a bad mentality to have because they can make a completely awful game, but so far, Respawn hasn't fucked up in my opinion, so they get to have my complete fanboy biased commitment to their games until they show me otherwise. Kind of like CD Projekt Red. They haven't messed up yet, so they've only gotten better, and their commitment to their community, and being absolutely thankful to us. They got my commitment to their games until they show otherwise. Connor, what's up, dude? Dank boy Seth on the dank train to live stream. Only for another like 20 minutes. But yes, I am doing the dank stream right now.
But you still dress like one.
A dead one.
And you plan to confront their Grand Inquisitor?
There. Hemlock works for the Covenant of the Blind and Araman. Probably always has. He's as much a Republican as I am now.
If stories about him are true, I hope you don't cross paths with him. For your sake.
I know what to expect now.
Yeah, me too. Hey Seth, when we were talking about PCs the other night, I forgot to ask, how do I tell my motherboard and what type it is? Shit, I can't think of it right now. There's a way to do it through Windows, but also there's programs you can download. I would just Google that. Also, have you listened to Sean's Buttered Boy whole great song? You should. I have not heard that or heard of it. Man, what is... Somebody let me know in the comments. I feel like Virtue Feed might know because he seems pretty PC literate. How do you check your motherboard? I think you can right-click computer, go to properties, and it should give you info on your computer, but also there's a fucking control command that you can put in that will show you that info too. But then there's also a program, I forgot what the fuck it's called. I used to use it because I had an older PC I hadn't used in years, and then when I came back, I was like, what's in this thing again? I guess I could have opened it, but I didn't want to, so I downloaded a program, and it just tells you everything that's in it. But yeah, just Google that. There's a lot of programs that'll do that for you. Or you can just open up your PC and look at it. Although if there's a lot of shit in it, it's going to be kind of hard to tell.
So this is it. We march to war against the Purifiers, against the Covenant of the Blind, against Fury itself.
Look, Seth, you know the plan?
I know their plan, right? What about ours?
What do you mean, ours? We open the gate.
I'm talking about Hemlock. You know he will be out there. Opening the gate is one thing, but we have to rat him out and finish this. One way or another.
I know, sister. We end everything we start.
No matter the odds.
No matter.
Sister, I'm proud to do this alongside.
Me too. We'll get through this together.
CPU-Z is good. Is that a program or is that a...
I saw this beam's origin below coordinate.
Following it will lead us straight to Crimson Keep. At least there's no way to get lost.
In your opinion, I was thinking of upgrading the PSU from 420 to 650, and also, oh god, I need to get some drink. Updating the RAM, do you think that would do for the meantime before I spend money on a whole new rig? Program for hardware info. Okay, yeah, so look into that CPU-Z. Like I said, there's a lot of programs out there, but I mean, he just said one right there, so that's probably a good bet right there. So RAM will definitely help you in upgrading, but one of your better bets is upgrading the graphics card, because if your graphics card is too old, it's not gonna have up to date architecture when it comes to the graphics it's displaying, and a lot of games are going to be using graphics that it can't render, that it can't do. So that's going to be one of the more significant ways, unless you're suffer. What was the problem you're having again with your computer? Because I remember talking about RAM last time. So what is it? What is it like a? Oh yeah, you were having FPS drops. I've already upgraded from a 750 Ti to a 1650 MSI. Okay, so yeah, massive FPS drops, which could be processing. RAM will definitely help with that. Falling out of the map. I don't know if any of that's going to help with falling out of the map. I'm not sure exactly what that would be from outside of the game itself doing that. But the lag, yeah. Well, there was something specific you were saying, though, because we were talking about the power supply and RAM. So that's definitely memory-based stuff and your computer running efficiently. Because if you don't have enough power, your card's not going to work fully. Everything's going to run like shit. If it's turning on. If you didn't have enough power, things just wouldn't turn on. But RAM can definitely be a factor because you don't have enough. Things will run like shit. Did you say you had 16 gigs? And get another level in before I gotta close this stream out. Come on, level. Like I set it to all low graphics and windowed full screen at 1080p resolution. I have 16 gigs of RAM, i5, 6400 gigahertz, and all those settings. I'm still lagging out the ass. Yeah, your i5 might be a bottleneck there. 16 gigs probably would be sufficient. You can look up and see what the minimum requirements for Division 2 is, but I feel like 16 gigs would be fine. Good chat. I'm out of here. Hit me up on Twitter if you ever need VR tips, info, etc. I'm all up in that. Yeah, dude. You definitely brought a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, so I'll have to follow you on there for sure. Thanks for hanging out and having that conversation with me. Ooh. Easy. Yeah, i5 seems. I mean, if it's a newer i5, it's probably fine. But that seems a bit low. I think I have an i7, a newer i7. I don't think I have an i9. I don't think I needed one. But yeah, i5's a little low. If it's older, how long have you had it? Yeah, I would check the motherboard, but that's it depends on how old it is. If it's super old, it should be upgraded for sure. But if it's like semi-new, I don't even know if you really need a new motherboard or anything. You just need to start upgrading other things to it. Kind of like what we were talking about before. When I mentioned RAM, RAM's one of the easiest upgrades you can make because it's cheap and it's really easy just to pop in new RAM. Just make sure it's, you know, compatible, I guess. Do you know what kind of RAM you have? It's an older one, got the computer in... Oh, so it's like 5 years old. That's not too bad. I mean, that is getting old. If you built it well, it could still be... Because I got a computer I built... probably about 5 or 6 years ago. That still plays everything... at about high. Medium to high. Pretty decently now. But I built that thing really well when I first got it, so it's been lasting for a long time. I've also upgraded the video card a couple times. Yeah, I'm just wondering about like the number. There's like DDR3 and up. And if it's older RAM, you're probably going to want to upgrade that, but you're also going to need to make sure that your motherboard can support it. Upgrade? Increased duration. Well, that's pretty cool. So at the very least, buy new RAM, throw it in there. Just make sure it's compatible, which it should be. Nowadays, everything seems to just work together. There's a lot less options as there used to be. Wait, I just lost track. Thinking of RAM, and first got the new graphics card in, and I'll go from there. Yeah, and at the very worst, you know, if you do get a new rig or build a new rig, you've already bought your RAM. So just transfer it over to the new rig. Like I said, RAM's super easy. You just literally, it's like Legos. It just plugs right the fuck in and you're ready to go. And if you buy newer, good gaming RAM, yeah, use it until you have a new computer and put it into that one. Because it might do some good getting DDR4 to start with my graphics card supporting that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And that also could be a factor too, is incompatibility. You might have something in your computer that's not meshing well with newer technology. So you might just need to overall upgrade something else. So it would be really good for you to download that program, find out everything that's in your computer. Maybe do a little research online. See if any of that stuff's outdated. What would be the next thing you should probably move on to? Yeah. Typically, it sounds like you're having like performance issues. A lot of times, though, I always suggest it's amazing the jump and like someone with a PC and they're like, I want my PC to do stuff better. I want things to look better. It's amazing how much graphics cards affect that now. It used to just be like, you know, it would definitely help with everything, but now there's like so much put into graphics cards that it affects the whole thing. And so it is kind of one of the biggest factors of upgrading your computer, but it doesn't sound like that's your problem. It sounds like something is not. It is a bottleneck, and it's holding everything back, potentially, if that makes sense. That i5 definitely could be upgraded. Although I understand processors aren't the cheapest thing on the planet. They're also kind of a bitch to replace. And then, of course, graphics card, RAM, like I said, super easy. I don't know what kind of hard drive you're running, but of course, I could easily recommend getting an SSD. That'll speed up not only your boot time, your transfer rate, all that kind of shit, it will increase load times in games. But it doesn't sound like you're having a loading issue. But if the information is being exchanged fast enough through an SSD, it could increase the way the game plays. But I'm just spitballing ideas. It's always hard to talk specifics when it comes to a computer you don't have your hands on. Oh ho ho ho, yeah. Alright. I gotta go soon. I don't care about resistance. I'm not trying to do that. Okay. Well, do I want to just finish this out? I really need to start thinking about my health. Take it to the store to get their thoughts, because they're gonna say and tell me, oh, crazy Cedra, cool, sounds good, cheers, legend, yeah, I'm super inexperienced and shit with this stuff, so learning slowly. And yeah, and once it's all easy to pick up, so when I was younger, I remember going like, I don't know anything about computers, blah, 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 and then it's just, after a while, you start understanding what this does, and what that does, and how that works, and it's, yeah. I'll end up buying the parts, then letting the store I go to, if it up, and all that good shit. Definitely not an SSD, which I'll get to. It's just money and time and shit I'll need, to be honest. So yeah, I feel ya. It's all money and time. Everything. Ooh, willpower regeneration. I do like this spell damage, though. Alright, 12:30. I'm gonna go kill someone fast to see how everything's working, and then go back to town, sell my shit, and log the fuck out. Everybody's exploding and popping. That's what I like to see. Who the fuck's over here doing what?
can succeed, it will be him. We have to be hopeful. Not happy.
There'd be so many spalders. I don't even want this shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna quit because I gotta go. Oh, but look, if I quit, I wouldn't have gotten this. God, why does it keep giving me shit for that? No, come over here. Why are you just standing there? There you go. Oh, he thought he had some fucking shit he's gonna cast.
I need a breather.
Spalder. Spalder's Gate. Pretty sure I have that. Yup. Why do I keep getting that over and over and over again? Okay, checkpoint. Oh no. Okay, fuck. Alright, back to town.
Please, look around. I'm sure you'll find something that takes your fancy.
Why the hell did you do that? You killed him!
He was just having a breakdown.
Something was inside him. Don't you see? Something is happening to us.
All I see is you turning against your own people. Comes and goes.
So what? There's plenty of those blue lights. They give me the chills.
No. That one's different. It has a pattern. It looks like a fire signal.
A fire? What's out there?
The arena. I think there's survivors down there.
But that would mean the mist isn't poisonous. There could be others down there.
Creepy.
population is now authorized to enter the palace by order of the merchant prince. Wounded and children first.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't thank me. Praise the merchant prince. This might be his last decision.
Sir, you're tapping into the last of our supplies.
Keep that to yourself.
The wounded won't heal if they're starving.
We salvaged what we could. You will have to make do.
We told you not to bring them into the upper level. The city watch was overwhelmed.
We could work with an incompetent leader, but letting refugees in the palace?
This we cannot forgive. We want you to choose your side wisely.
This was your last decision as merchant prince, Damascus.
Return the siege. You are the merchant prince no longer. The Council of Houses will find itself a new proper claim to support.
Come and take it.
Beg your pardon.
I said come and take it! I am the protector of Stormfall, and its people I plan to protect!
You don't seem to understand the position.
Guards!
My lord!
If any of them dare speak again, cut their tongue. You prance around as if your titles had any meaning right now. You turn a blind eye to the suffering of our people, and for what? So that your precious council may rule over a graveyard? Make no mistake. We stand on the brink of extinction. You've stood between me and the people long enough. I shall give back the siege once we
I didn't even hit that button.
but not to you. To Stormfall. To its people. Now out! All of you out! You will share the fate of this city. I should have acted sooner.
I see something approaching.
What is it?
Survivors!
Sandra, is that you?
Samara, my wife.
Jesus, God.
How is it, Damsel?
It's... Take your time. You made it.
Hungry.
We all are. Sleep. Save your energy.
I can't, Mother. When I do, I hear dark whispers.
Help will come, Dad. You hang in there.
He's dead. Let me put him with the others.
No, no, he will wake up. He'll be fine. Don't take him away, please.
If you watch long enough, you'll see them.
See what?
The dead lights.
Why would I do that?
You'll hear it. The dark whispers.
You've lost your mind, Jamal.
Maybe I'm the only one that listens properly.
It's really neat because in the beginning of this game, this is all fucking visible and sunny and shit. And you're able to go down in that area and stuff. And people are sitting up on this rooftop and shit. This is really cool. Diablo 4 has a really high bar that it has to meet now. Pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta go to work. I probably should have done it already, but yeah, this game is really hard to stop playing. So thanks everybody who hung out or is still hanging out, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Make sure to go check out Tasty Tuesday, check out my reaction, check out other stuff, Tastecast, and we got Game of the Month and Plus Club coming up Friday and Saturday, maybe Saturday and Sunday. Most likely Friday and Saturday. I will do it sooner or later. But yeah, until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.